on, guys? Welcome to another review. I am Mr. P. What we're doing today is another quick juice review. Now what we are doing, the juice we're doing is Junkie juice, Trance. This is an American e-liquid. Where I got this was from the e-cig Vape Club box that was sent through. I said I was going to review them all individually just so that it's out there for people to look at if they want to, if this was one of the juices that they were looking at buying. So yeah, Trance. Now the read up on this is a raspberry inhale, peach mid-tone and a black tea to finish. So you know, that's the kind of flavour we're looking at. It's kind of a fruit flavour. PG-VG ratio, this is a 50-50 e-liquid. It's a plastic bottle and this is 20 millilitres. Now this recommended retail price on this is $15, but as part of the e-cig Vape Club you've got this for $8.83. So you know, it depends on whether you're buying this individually, which is available loads of places, but I got it from e-cig Vape Club. So that's what we're doing. Now what this is on, this is a K-Fun 2.1 ES in dripper mode with a 1 ohm coil on a Sentinel clone, is what that is. Basically freshly charged battery, about 4.1 volts, and it's firing up lovely. So I mean, plenty of vapour off this, no problem. I forgot the nicotine strength that this is, and this is a 12, which is my preferred nicotine strength. Obviously you buy it in yours. So I get raspberry on the inhale, definitely. It's quite a pleasant raspberry. It's fairly sweet. It's not like a raspberry sweet, but it's like the actual raspberries, but they're quite sweet. As far as the mid-tone goes, being a peach, not so much for me, if I'm honest with you. It's not necessarily a massive sort of peach hit I'm getting. I mean, I'm getting a sweetness which may be from the peach, but I can't actually distinguish a peach flavour there, if I'm perfectly honest with you. And the black tea to finish, you can taste tea at the end of it. It's kind of a weird sort of flavour, that tea. It's a little bit husky and a little bit earthy, but it doesn't distract from the sweetness that you've just had, you know, from the raspberry and so before it. I mean, the tea is what I kind of get left with a very, very mild lingering taste of the raspberry itself. Now, I'll do 2 marks on these e-liquids. One, whether it tastes like the representation of the description that it's given, and then my personal take on this e-liquid. So I mean, whether it tastes like its representation, I mean, to some extent yes, I'm definitely a raspberry, no problem with that whatsoever. I've also run this in the K-Fun and it was much the same story there. So yeah, definitely a raspberry. I can definitely taste the black tea. The peach I'm not tasting really, to be perfectly honest with you. So as far as the peach goes, I mean, it's not there for me, if I'm honest with you. So for that reason I'm giving it a 6, because it's hitting 2 out of the 3, but I can't taste that peach at all. Now my personal take on this e-liquid, it's a little bit of a throat hitty one if you're susceptible to it, which I am. For me that would be a sort of a 5, a 4 or 5 on a throat hit scale out of 10. My personal take on it, I'm going to give it an 8. I really don't mind this e-liquid at all. Kind of the sweet raspberry finished off with the kind of earthiness of the tea complements, and it's not an e-liquid that I get easily sick of. You know, if you're used to vaping the really sweet fruits or your dessert e-liquids, then you would tend, you know, you do tend to build up that flavour quite quick, and it either becomes very sickly or you can't taste it anymore. That isn't the case with this. I used this 2 tanks full of a K-Fun, no problem, puffing away I was, and I could taste it consistently throughout the entire tanks of that K-Fun. So yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend this if you like this kind of flavour. I mean, if you're a fruit vapor, then this is probably going to be one for you. And the tea, it isn't a distracting flavour, it's just there at the back. So don't be put off by that if you think tea in an e-liquid is a bit strange. Now this is an American e-liquid, guys. For those of you that are in the UK, might be harder for you to get hold of, but I'm sure it's out there if you want to try it. So I mean, I'd give it a thumbs up for those of you who like this kind of vape. Can't really say much more than that. So yeah, we're pretty much done. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Mr. Proton.